Hey guys, it is time for my April 2021 Ipsy Glam Bag Plus unboxing. So let's go ahead and dive on in. For those of you who aren't aware, Ipsy is a monthly makeup subscription service in this tier. So there's 3 different tiers. There's your basic, which you get sample size products. This is the middle tier, which is your plus, where you get full size products. And then there's ultra. I don't know. There's another one higher up. Too much makeup for me. I like this middle tier the best. But I do sometimes wish for the days of just the simple one because, you know, things were simpler and I had less products I had to use every month. I just realized my hair is kind of doing a goofy thing. Anyways, pardon my ADHD. So this is what the bag looks like this month, which I don't hate it. I don't love it. I'm neutral. I'm neutral about it in Switzerland. Again, just don't need another bag, and that's how I feel about it. Let's go ahead and look at this card. This month's theme is Force of Nature. Whether you love your naked face, hashtag skincare is the new foundation. Goals, honestly. Or feel naked without your red lipstick, do what feels natural to you. When confidence is the first step in your routine, you can't be stopped. I'm about that. / I wish, I'm like working real hard on trying to get my skin to just be so like flawless that I don't even want to think about putting on foundation, but I'm not there yet. So until then, foundation, concealer, it's our friends. And there's just some information about 5 skin-friendly superfoods, which, cool, love it. And then it looks like, oh, okay, so another thing they are doing, so on top of the 3 different glam bags, you can now also get glam bag X's, which I think are seasonal ? I don't really know. But the glam bag X's are supposed to be like in sponsored or something like that. So this one's sponsored by Khloe Kardashian. So I don't personally care, but you know, not my thing. Anyways, something else I should mention before we actually start looking at the products is Ipsy Glam Bag Plus allows you to pick 3 of your items and they pick 2 of them for you. So the first product that I'm pulling out is one of the products they chose for me, which is a set of brushes by Bogashi. I'm probably not pronouncing this correctly. I'm never mad when it comes to a set of brushes, especially, I mean, I don't need more brushes, that's the thing. So I haven't picked brushes as one of my options in a very long time, and maybe Ipsy realized that I don't need some. I actually, honestly, could probably give those away to a friend, but we'll see what happens with them. Overall, will use, happy with it. The next item is Honest Beauty Everything Cream Foundation Buildable Coverage. So, as I've mentioned before, if you've watched my Ipsy unboxing videos, I love it when Ipsy does foundation because it is so rare, at least it used to be so rare, that they would put foundation in your bag. And it's probably one of my favorite things to receive as of lately anyway, because I don't know, I always struggle with foundation, especially right now because it's like that transition from like my winter shade to my summer shade, and then spring break happened like last month and I got real tan, but then I don't know, that tan's like fading again because it hasn't been as sunny since spring break. And so now I'm at this very weird in-between shade, and we're working on it, trying to figure out where my shade is. Anyways, this is what it looks like. We'll go ahead and swatch this in a minute. Oh, see, I haven't used a cream shade probably since like high school. Oh, that was almost real bad. Oh, wow, I'm an idiot. So I just used my finger to swatch, which I will swatch in a minute, but it does come with Struggle Bus. It does come with a little spongy dew, and the shade's a little light. Honestly, it'll be a good winter shade. I have a real hard time skin matching. Overall, I'm excited to try this, and I do think I'm going to get some good use out of it. So that'll be fun to play with for the next month. The next item is the Cocoa Kind Oil to Milk Cleanser. It's a prebiotic cleanser for soft and replenished skin. I was watching Jamie French the other day, and she did a whole sponsorship for, I think it was Tula, because their products are made with probiotics. So I'm pretty excited about this product. I did need a new face cleanser, which is why I believe I chose this product. I do want to see if it has any sort of fragrance or what we're working with. I've never done an oil to milk cleanser before, so this will be a new experience for me. Let's see. You know what? I did the thing that I do a lot where I put on lotion before I film because my hands are ratchet. So all I can smell is my lotion, but I'm feeling the texture of it, and it feels oily. It'll be interesting to see how my face reacts to it because I have combination skin and I am acne prone, especially hormonal acne. It's a real beef, to be honest. Anyways, moving on. Question. I do not remember this product. Hold on for a second. I might need to look this up. Okay, Never Fear is the product I was supposed to get. I just didn't remember it for whatever reason. So the next product is a lip gloss by Ofra in the shade Golden Rose. This is what it looks like. We'll go ahead and open it up and give it a good old swatch. Which I do like Ofra products. And I do like this shade. Actually, I'm wearing a lip gloss today because I felt like just almost a natural lip would be the best kind of complement to my eye look today. Okay, so I'm swatching. I do like this shade. I do think it'll just like, this is honestly like the shade I was looking for today for my lips, but I don't really have anything. So just in the nick of time, excited about trying this bad boy out. And then lastly, I believe, let's see, can I count to 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I thought I had a buy-on or an add-on because I did have an add-on. Is it in here? Okay. I'll have to get back to you about my add-on because it is not in here. So Ipsy, it was something foundation based. That's why I'm confused. But here is the last item in my box. It is the Dr. Botanicals LM Rescue Butter. It is lemon superfood all-in-one rescue butter. So let's go ahead and smell this. I'm gonna treat this like a lotion, even though it says it is a rescue butter. Those two words together make me think of like some sort of butter that rescues you that also smells like lemon. Ooh, oh, that's like a nice scent. I like that. Like sometimes lemon scents make me think of like cleaning the kitchen, which don't get me wrong. This does a little bit, but I ain't mad about it because sometimes citrusy scents also remind me of that Energize lotion that Bath & Body Works sells, and I really like some of that. Anyways, so I'll have to get to the bottom of where my add-on item went, and what I like to do now at this point in the video is I like to go over the products I got in last month's Ipsy Glam Bag Plus and tell you my thoughts about them now that I've had a chance to actually use them. So let's go ahead and get started. This first item I'm going to point out is the Air Repair Complexion Boosting Moisturizer. So I did use this as directed. I liked it. I don't think it really changed how much I may or may not have broken out. Maybe it was also just in conjunction with other items. I will say not my favorite moisturizer, but I am mad at it. So moisturizer, okay, I used it. The next product was the Colored Rain Vineyard Soiree eyeshadow palette. So I ended up getting 2 different eyeshadow palettes last month, if you guys don't remember, and they were both kind of purpley based. I struggled using this one. I know purple eyeshadows are supposed to really be good at bringing out green eyes, but I had a hard time like coming up with cohesive looks for this one. Just, I don't know. I need to get out of my comfort zone, I think, a little bit more with this one. I ain't mad at it. It was a good eyeshadow palette. It's just, I don't know. I never got a look that I was like, yes, unlike this one, the other eyeshadow palette I got this month. This is actually, I used this for my eyes today. So if you like that, it is the Belle en Argent Plum Premonition palette. And this is what that looks like. This shade right here, this one, love. It's my favorite. But I also love like obnoxiously sparkly eyeshadows because I don't know, I'm still 5. This is a go-to like eyeshadow palette. Love this one. Very happy with it. The next product that I'll talk about that I got last month is another Ophir product. It is the Blush Bellini. It was a baked blush. I was gonna say palette, but it wasn't. It's not really a palette. It's just one. You know what I mean? It's a blush. I really liked this. It's a very nice subtle like pop of color to the cheeks, and you can make it more intense, but that's something I really struggle with, is just something really subtle that brings just a little bit of color. So I am also wearing this today as well. And then lastly, the last product I got last month is the Dose of Color Concealer, which this is very, very, very pale, but I really like it for my under eyes and for covering up blemishes because, as I've mentioned now probably 5 times, I'm acne prone. I get acne. I'm almost a 30-year-old woman and I still get acne. Thanks, hormones. Anyways, if you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed my video, please consider doing something to help recommend my video to other people, whether it's liking or sharing, subscribing, etc. Oh, excuse me. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. Stay safe out there, and I hope you guys are having a good day.